It is Andrew Lim inviting you to go out on a limb. Hello from Bradley Adams International Airport here in Barbados. Had a great weekend here, long weekend, and now heading back home. But of course the route is actually pretty long, going through Panama City. So I haven't really vlogged about Copa Airlines, which is what I'm taking, Copa Airlines 261 from here to Panama City. I haven't really vlogged about that airline, so I'm going to do that for you. It's in regional first, which is actually, I think pretty unique, hopefully, or maybe not, because I mean it's standard first class or domestic first class seats, I guess, and also to kind of bring to you the experience at the lounge, the relatively new Copa Lounge in the Panama City Tocumen Airport. I think that was actually opened in 2022. It's a brand new lounge, 2 years old, 2 years. So I'm going to bring that experience to you as well. And we will check out Copa Airlines and its flagship lounge at Panama City Tocumen Airport. Is that how you pronounce that? Yeah, together. And also, by the way, behind me is the airplane model. So the Brits actually love Barbados so much that they used to fly the Concorde from London Heathrow to here. So of course, when they retire the Concorde, one of them actually is stored here, and now it's a museum. You can actually visit the Concorde. Unfortunately, it's actually closed for renovations right now. Otherwise, I'd certainly do that and vlog that for you as well. But no, we're just gonna go to, I guess, one of the lounges here. It's a not an airline specific lounge, but you can actually use priority pass to access. And then from here we're going to board the Copa flight 261 off to Panama City, and from Panama City I have a few hours to hang before I actually take the United flight, the red-eye flight back to Newark. So come go and live with me and we will explore Copa Airlines together, and also check out its flagship lounge in its Panama City Tocumen Airport, which is a relatively new lounge, so I'm really excited. Folks, before we start, kindly hit the subscribe button and the notify button for new contents that I upload weekly. Muchas gracias. So the gate is actually pretty spacious, and here, like typical of any airports in the Caribbean islands, you actually don't have a ramp to board. You actually have to walk to the plane or be bused to the plane. But in this case, it's actually walking to the plane. And let me tell you, whenever I see a Copa plane, I thought, was it the old Continental? Because the design, the color, the font, it is. So we're boarding a Boeing 737-700. Copa has, a lot of 737s and also 757s. It doesn't really own any wide body planes, which is interesting. So first class has 12 seats, leather seats with width of 20 inches and pitch of 38. It's really similar to that of US domestic first class, with a sit pocket right in front, and pre-departure drink in the form of paper cups were handed out. Really environmental friendly. I actually moved to the first row because there are only 4 passengers in first class today. The entire row to myself. And here basically, it's actually more spacious, and the cabin is finally cooler, because when I first boarded it was really warm. And this flight has 4 male crews, which happens from time to time, but not as often as I would get, say, 4 female crews. In-flight meal was served, consisting of salad, the chicken with rice, which was really tasty, a croissant, and to my surprise, some macaroons as dessert. So about 3 hours and 30 minutes later, we're approaching Panama City, and here is a view of the Great Panama Canal with all the cargo ships lining up to use it, which is a sight to behold.
Bueno, recuerden revisar los bolsillos de sus asientos. Comprometido con el medio ambiente, disminuir las emisiones de carbono.
Hey guys, so that was quite a long flight. It was like 3 hours and 15 minutes. I thought it would be closer, but wasn't. But anyways, the flight was okay. I think the thing is like the crew, I think, it's an all-male crew, but not that that has anything to do with it, but they actually did the bare minimum. Food's pretty tasty, I have to say, but yeah, they did the bare minimum. They actually did the meal service, and then they disappeared for the rest of the flight. I even had to like ring the flight attendant call button to get a glass of water. So yeah, so that's Copa for you. It's like domestic first, I think, even though it's regional first. So actually now off to the lounge in Terminal 2. So the Copa Lounge has an inviting entrance. It's really grand looking, I have to say. And when you walk in, it's easy because you actually just scan your boarding pass and you get in there. And obviously there are a few areas to explore: bar, business center, media room, buffet, family room. And let's actually go to the main sitting area. To your left, there's actually a lot of lounge chairs for guests to actually relax in. It's a really spacious lounge, I have to say, with a view of all the gates, different terminals and different gates. Now there's actually a bar for guests to enjoy, and actually there's also the bar is actually connected to the dining room. This is a big dining area, but when you go out to your left, there's actually an indoor terrace overlooking the gates as well. And here at the indoor terrace, you actually find another bar, which is it's an extension of the bar from the inside, so it's the other side of the bar. The dining room itself, it's really inviting. There's actually a lot of tables and chairs for people to dine at. Unfortunately though, there's not enough, I wouldn't say enough food, there's not enough selection of food for people to actually enjoy. I mean, you don't expect any entrees or anything. There are two kinds of sandwiches. There is not even a salad bar. There's some pita chips, some tomatoes, some carrot sticks, some hummus, ranch, and some cookies. And same food repeated on the other side. There's also a coffee bar and also a beverage dispenser, soft drinks dispenser with the coffee bar, and that's pretty much it. So yes, so the lounge itself is impressive, the food selection not so much. So past the dining area, you actually have a kids club. It's actually more of a kids room for the kids, although it's actually not. I think you have to request a key from the main desk to access this room if you have kids with you. And moving right ahead, you actually have several sections as well, including the media room where you get to watch a huge TV with other passengers. There's a few seating, a comfortable couch for you to sit on. There's also an area where you can actually take a nap, although it's actually not a flat bed situation. It's just kind of like the really comfortable lounge chair for you to actually relax a bit before your flight. Close to the entrance, you also find a room to store your luggage. You can actually lock some of the lockers here as well, and also a business center with work desk, printer, as well as some small office on the side. You can also take a shower. There are actually 6 shower rooms. They are really impressive inside. It's beautiful setup with great shower heads for you to actually take a shower before your flight, and also a good size mirror to make sure you look your best. Hey guys, so overall I think this lounge here in Terminal 2 is great. It has all the amenities. It's really huge. It's really spacious, I have to say. And of course Terminal 2 itself, it's new, I think, with high ceilings and all, compared to Terminal 1, which is really old and small and low ceiling. So I think the lounge itself is great. Food selection can be improved though. I mean, just 3 kinds of sandwiches, this carrot stick with hummus or ranch dressing, some tomatoes. They should make an announcement here.
Pasajera Olga Martínez, identificarse en mostrador principal.
What was I saying? And also beverages and some cookies. So I think the food selection can be improved. So overall, I think Copa is improving. Although I think the in-flight service can be improved. I mean, it's still a regional first class, but the in-flight crew just did their bare minimum. 1 meal service, albeit the rice was tasty, but they disappeared. Didn't even ask to serve water. It was like a 3 hours and 15 minutes flight. So yeah, so it's Copa. It's really reminiscent of the old Continental, I have to say, from the logo to the design. Seriously, has anyone thought about that? I mean, leave me a comment and let me know what you think, because I really think everything, like from the interior cabin design to the logo, it's really like the old Continental Airline before it merged with United. So that's pretty much from me. Hope you enjoyed this vlog. I will see you soon.